Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of OpenCart Marketplace Braintree Payment Gateway. Now this particular plugin allows the marketplace buyers to make a payment with their credit card or PayPal. So the customers have the option of using their credit card or the PayPal to make the payment at the checkout time for their orders. Now in this particular payment method, the admin has the option to transfer the payment right away to the sellers, or to release the payment of the orders to the sellers, or hold the payment and release it in a few days. Apart from that, the admin can also make a refund there for the orders that have been placed using the Braintree payment gateway itself. So in today's video tutorial, I'll be showing you the workflow of the particular plugin, that's the OpenCart Marketplace Braintree payment gateway, and I'll be showing you how the customers can place the order using the same, how the admin can make use of the refund section there and the release option there. Apart from that, I'll also be showing you how the admin would be able to initially configure this particular plugin in the first place, and how the sellers can connect to the Braintree there. So before proceeding further with this particular video tutorial, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from us. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I'm at the marketplace storefront and I'm on one of the products, that's the black leather jacket. So as a customer, what I'll be doing is I'll be choosing the options if there are any of the product, and then I'll be adding this particular product into the cart to make a checkout. So I'll just tap here on the checkout button and we'll be taken out to the checkout. Here the customer will be selecting his billing details, his delivery address, and thereafter he'll be selecting the delivery method. So we'll just choose the delivery method there. I'll just go with the flat shipping rate there, and then I'll be tapping on the continue button. Now under the payment methods here, you can see that we have different payment options there, and one of the payment options is the Braintree payment method, as you can see here. So I'll select that up as a customer, I'll check the terms and conditions, and I'll tap here on the continue button. And after that we'll be able to see this particular section here, wherein the customer needs to confirm the order, but before confirming the order he needs to enter his card details. Now there are two types of transactional modals that can be chosen by the admin from the backend panel. One is the custom one that you are seeing right now, wherein we can tap on the new card option and new card section comes up. Here we can enter the details of the card and can make a payment thereafter for the order. And the other one is the drop-in. In the drop-in, what happens is that if you tap on the new card, we also get a PayPal option that I'll be showing you in a while from now. But before that, we'll check this custom transactional modal first. Also, there's an option in the admin backend panel to save the card details of the customer there. So right now we have disabled that. If enabled, then we have a small checkbox here that needs to be checked, and that would say the details of the card. As you can see, we already have some details of the cards that we have already used. So we can make use of the already saved card numbers as well. So for now, I'll just go ahead and I'll be entering a test card number there. So let me go ahead and let me enter the same. So I've entered the details there. Now I'll be entering the expiry date of the card, and I'll be entering the CVV number, and then I'll be tapping here on the pay button thereafter. And you can see that the payment has been made using the Visa card there. Now we can check the history of the particular order there. So the order number is 561. As a customer, I can view the particular details there. And here you can see that we have the payment method being used as Braintree payment method. And as a seller, if the seller wants to check this particular order, he can go to his marketplace account dashboard, and under that he'll have to go to order history, and there he can check the particular order number 561 that has been completed for $300 there, and he can check the payment method that was selected by the customer at the time of checkout there. Now this was the customer's flow. Now let me show you how the sellers would be able to set up the Braintree, or how they can connect to the Braintree. there. So under the marketplace account dashboard, account options here, or the account block, basically you have to scroll down and navigate to the Braintree Connect option there. So you have to tap on that, and that would bring up the Braintree Connect section. As you can see, we are already connected to the admin's Braintree account actually. So I'll just give you a brief overview how you can connect with the same. So here you need to enter your personal details like your date of birth, your street address, your locality, your region, and the postal zip code. Under the personal information, under the business information, you have to enter your legal name, your business name, and your tax ID. Then coming to the funding information, here you have to select the funding information wherein exactly you want to have your the order amount to be delivered. So the destination here is email, mobile phone, and bank. Now if the destination is mobile phone or email, then you have to create a Venmo account and associated with it filled with mobile phone or email to receive the funds there. And if the destination is bank account, then you have to enter your bank account number and the routing number are required. So if you're choosing the destination as bank, then you have to enter the account number, the routing number. Otherwise, if you're choosing the email or the mobile phone, then you have to create the Venmo account, and you have to enter the details regarding that within the same. And lastly, you just need to tap here on the save button to save the configuration settings and to connect with the admin's Braintree account there. So this was about the seller's end. Now let's hop on to the admin backend panel. So I've already logged into the admin backend panel. Now after the orders for the Braintree have been placed, the admin can, because this particular plugin is an add-on to the OpenCart Multi-Vendor Marketplace, so you'll have to have the Webquills OpenCart Multi-Vendor Marketplace initially. Only after that you'll be able to make use of the OpenCart Marketplace Braintree payment gateway itself. Now here you can go to the marketplace section, and under that you have to go to the Braintree refund. If I tap on that, that would bring up the complete transactions that have been made. So here you can see the particular transaction that we had just made for the $300 there. And here we can see the admin amount as well. Right now you can see that it has been submitted for the settlement. As soon as it's settled, then the admin can make a refund back to the customer there. Or if everything goes smooth there, then the admin can release the amount of the seller there into the particular seller's account, whichever the seller has chosen here the destination as. So whichever destination the seller has chosen here, within that the admin can release the amount to the seller there. So right now if I tap on the refund, we won't be able to make the refund there, and we'll see a particular error being displayed. Cannot refund the transaction unless it is settled. So the transaction right now needs to be first settled. It takes a few days to be settled there, and after the settlement there, then you can make a refund, or you can release the amount into the vendor's account there as required. After that, after you've released the amount there, you can check the transactions there that you have made. Right now we haven't made any transaction because the transactions that have been done under the Braintree there, right now they are in the status of submitted for settlement, so they are not settled yet. So that's why we have not made any transactions, so that's why this particular section is empty. Otherwise, if we would have the settled status here and we would have released the amount, then we could have checked the transaction under the transaction section there itself. So that was the admin's end, how the admin can do a refund or release the amount to the vendor there. Now let's see how the admin would be able to initially configure this particular plugin in the first place. So for that, we'll navigate to extensions, and here you need to select payments, and here you'll have to go to the marketplace Braintree plugin and tap on the edit button, and that will bring up the complete settings of the same. So the very first option that we have here is to enable this particular marketplace Braintree payment gateway for the checkout there. Then we have the transaction environment. You can choose it in the testing mode or in the live mode, and according to that then you have to enter the details for the merchant account ID, merchant ID, and the public key. Then you have the transactional model as custom or drop-in. We have seen the custom, we can see, we'll be seeing the drop-in as well. So you have to choose the transactional model. Then we have the client-side encryption key. In the case of custom, we have to choose the client-side encryption key. If the model is of the drop-in type, then we don't have to enter the client-side encryption key there. Then we have the merchant account ID, merchant ID, public key, and these details you'll be getting from the Braintree itself after you have registered, and at the Braintree itself after registering you'll get these details. Then you have the option to hold in escrow. So if this option is enabled, then the admin can hold the amount for the refund or the release, and the days can be set for the hold there. Then you have to enter the private key here. This will also be getting it from the Braintree itself. Then we have the option to create the vault. So if you want that the buyer should save the card details for further transactions at the checkout time, then you have to enable this option. Then we have the default order status, and this default order status will be set at the time of order confirmation. Then we have the geo zones. So here you can choose the zones where this particular payment method would be available, and then you can set the sort order for this particular payment method at the checkout time. So let's save this particular configuration. So I've saved the configuration there successfully. Now let me take you to the checkout page once again, and let me show you the drop-in thing there that we just missed. So I'll just be selecting my details here, and I'll be choosing my shipping method, and then we'll be checking we'll be selecting the payment method there. So I'll be choosing it as Fantrade for the time being, and I'll tap continue. And here I'll be choosing Braintree payment method, select the terms and conditions, continue. And here we have the option for the new card. So right now you'll see that we'll be getting the PayPal option as well, and now we also have the remember me option here for the card details. So if you have entered the card details here, if you select remember me, then the next time when you come to make the payment, you'll see this type of an option to pay with your card number there, with having the last 4 digits of your card there, and you can select anyone to make the payment. Otherwise, if you want to use the PayPal, you can tap on the PayPal, and a pop-up would be brought up wherein you can choose to purchase using the PayPal by logging into your account there. So you have to log into your account, and you can make a payment using the PayPal. As you can see that I've selected my account there, and I can go further and I can make a payment there for this particular order itself. So that was much about the plugin itself, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow of the same. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements, then kindly do reach back to us at support@webcool.com, or you can raise a ticket at webcool.qvidesk.com. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.